Welcome to Gen Z and Cat.
Don't you think
No, okay. Are we doomed? Are we never gonna get good leaders?
If we
What's up, homie? Welcome to Gen Z and Cat, where the only thing we filter is a language.
Yeah, so guys, leo tuko na Moraa. Yeah, tumekuwa tujapanda kitanda for a while.
Nice, nice. Hey.
Anapanda yangu na panda yake na panda. But sasa tuko na ingine tunapanda. Anyways, tunataka. Oh, ngoja. Nosim.
You know
when nani? Yeah, Nosim.
Brandy, Moraa.
Millie.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm Millicent. I'm a young mother.
Yes.
I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
I work. I hustle in Nairobi. Yes. I've done diploma in supply chain.
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Yes. Anything further to
Yes. Definitely.
Okay, so me, I have a question because so many people fear motherhood, especially Gen Z. Hey.
Pole.
Tonight from the top. See, you knew what you're coming to do. She knew what she's here for. That is what she's here for. Let the questions come out. How did your life change?
After motherhood?
Yeah.
Aki tumeanza mapema.
No.
Yes.
But sasa si hapo ndo motherhood inaanzia.
Yes, but still. When were you a mother? When did you become a mother?
Hey,
madam, calm down.
Ako tu.
At 22, so she's turning 3.
Okay.
She is a girl.
Period.
Period.
Yeah. So she's turning 3.
She's turning 3.
Okay, so did you get the child after or before?
While I was in school. Yes.
Why?
While I
Was
was in
it
school?
okay?
Somehow it was.
Like, did you go with the full on belly to school?
Yes, I did. Actually, at
But where did you study?
I was in Kabete.
Oh.
Poly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So na ulikuwa unajajiwa? Like
me sikumind.
Yeah.
Jota nilikuwa na option ya kudefy, didn't defer.
Okay.
So I just continued. Nilena na belly nikiwa shule.
Yeah.
Classes. I was a class rep.
Oh.
I had to finish school my last year. So.
And did the dad stay? If you don't mind to answer.
He was at that time.
Yeah.
Up until when my kid was close to 2 years.
Akaenda.
Akajitoa.
Why? If guy.
Unapenda udako.
Akona mabesta hapa.
Amesema tears is a lot.
Okay, amekuwa tu on and off.
On and off.
But still officially me akiwa close to 2 years.
Are you still in love with the dad?
No, I'm not.
If you got someone who would provide for you and your child would leave.
My child would leave.
No, you would leave. Like utaiongelesha tena yo.
Very fast.
Yes,
if I
but
someone.
Ukishaenda, do you think utacha like the daughter?
No.
Our mate.
Like co-parenting.
Co-parenting,
yeah.
Me says ikata. But sasa me and him, no, nothing.
Has he made any efforts to co-parent? Okay.
No.
How old was he?
Same age.
Oh, you are age mate. Akona
Gen
job,
Z.
akona.
Hiyo time akona stable job. Sasa akona job.
Na afanye.
Hakuna kitu.
Achana na
He's
yeye.
someone popular, but he's not popular. No, not popular. Popular in
useless things I got
my child.
I posted that. I had
Oh my God.
Hey, page gani tuambie TikTok yako?
Yeah.
Yangu Nyaboke. Yes.
Hapo
the first post ni hiyo.
Yeah.
I like this calling out culture. Let's call these men out. Wamekuwa alafu unajua the crazy part ni she'll do all this work alafu atoke graduation anze kuchukua credit. It has been very hard. Akuenda.
Ulimwaga ukaenda. Anyway, so walikuwa nasema unadanganya. Tuambie. On and off from when?
Ni mtu mwenye let me put it this way. Alikama alikubali pate mtoi when he was not ready. So when
was it planned or was it like
it was not planned but it was accepted.
Okay.
Yes. So
and another question. If it was not accepted, do you think you would have gotten rid of it?
I really don't know, but it was an option.
Yeah,
yes,
you thought about
that
it.
time, yes, because I was in school.
Yeah. Did your circle change?
Somehow.
In school, did people like leave you ama isolate?
Of course, so just let me more time ni yenye niko na mtoi.
Yeah.
So ile na was a party girl, sasa nika switch.
Oh yeah.
So wao wakaenda yes.
Such a ndio swali na kuja how did your life change? Because sasa you were like a young vibrant girl. Kila siku unauliza 12 am uko ninatoka sasa.
Everything changed. Lakini sasa after some time I grow my life lazima ingerudi sawa. Like lazima pia mimi ningerudi kwa dem. I couldn't ensure that I'm a mother. Si kama kitambo. Sasa ninafaa kutembea na mtu kwa mgongo.
Period.
But I mean,
and I love the fact that you didn't make your whole life about your child.
Yeah.
Some people,
because that's where most women will lose
themselves.
They either give their life to their babies or their husband.
Yeah, that is very true. Aya, so ilibidi umerudi nyumbani?
Mimi niliendelea tu kwa shule because I was renting.
So after you finished school is when you came back home. Did your parents, how was it?
My
dad. Me nimeraised on a single dad, so
that's how
raised on a single dad.
My mom died. My mom.
What's the name of your dad?
Nathan,
congratulations. Yeah, that's a good name.
Yeah, and he accepted too. Yeah, and he knew how the man was behaving, so otherwise I had to go back home.
So he took care of everything.
He took care of me and the child.
And he's still the one?
Till date. My child is at home. So that's why I'm commuting, my child is at home, I'm still taking care of her.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Aya, so you said you work.
Yes, I work.
After shule, how long did it take for you to take care of the child?
It took time until I got a job. It's not something I did in school, so it took time, like a year or so. Nikapata job. So
after like now giving birth.
After like now giving birth.
Yeah.
So after giving birth, ilikuwa May, then I finished school 2022 November. Then I went back home. Nipata kazi this year.
Nice.
That's long.
And in 3 years of motherhood, what is one thing nobody warned you about? Like haiko inasemwa.
Kai motherhood ina manual. Like some things you have to conquer them alone. Like ukishindo kipige sijui nani, like kama mtoi sijui amefanya nini ama una something ya mtoi, you have to be there for that child. You have to do anything for your mtoi.
And how is it balancing like your life and like being a mom?
You have to take a balance. Like sasa ukwe mama and you have two sides of life. Like you have kama mi bado I'm still, I think if a chance I'd still party. I can still party.
Yeah.
But sasa siwezi egemea sana kwa mama. You know, like our moms kitambo, the way they used to do.
Yeah.
Plus you're not full-time mother. I'm a Gen Z, yo.
Yeah. And that's, by the way, that's going to be the topic of this specific episode. Gen Z mom. Anyways, sasa mimi niko na swali. Yes, you've gotten a job now. You're hustling. Did you like fully provide for your child, or your dad was doing all the providing?
My dad, let's say it was 50-50.
Yeah.
Alikuwa
anasaidia.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, and my sister.
Because I mean, you are the second mom.
Yeah. She was all taking care of my child while I was going to school. After nimezaa, sasa I'd still go to school. Nilikuwa my last exam. Yeah, next week nafanya NEC. So nilikuwa namwachia naenda shule.
That is after
giving birth. Yes.
You're doing your finals.
My finals. Wow. I have to do them. Namwachia naenda shule, nafanya exam, narudi. Then I had a child, so namaliza mbio kama nime sign out, nimekimbia kwa mama nimeachia, ni mdogo anasumbua.
I know colleagues doing men not eating.
Maziwa imejaa kwa matiti. Yo, it was hectic. at
Oh my
that
God.
time.
And did you like ulikuwa unaishi kwa hostel ama ulikuwa unaishi wapi?
Nilikuwa na rent mimi.
Oh, you had wewe na sister yako mlikuwa the same house. Pia alikuwa anasoma the same school, yeah.
No, sasa alikuwa kazi, I have to work.
You are the older sister?
No, she's
younger. Oh.
I have kuacha job akuja sasa nilele.
Lakini bado nilikuwa nafanya Friday, Saturday, Sunday kuna nilikuwa nafanya.
Okay. Na hustling culture in Nairobi and the way that your child depends on you. How do you like explain it? Like unaweza like how are you coping? How are you balancing the money that you're getting? Because I know it's probably not good money.
Kwanza vile watoto ni expensive.
Yes, watoto is expensive and the economy of Kenya is shit and there's no work for them.
Exactly, employment.
Yeah.
Traishi hand to mouth, and now you have somebody who can.
So how do you balance that?
Imagine you have to sacrifice that small money. Make sure mtu yako sawa na you too, you have to look good.
You have to look good.
Yeah, there are some things pia unafaa kujiprovidea. That with that money, anyway, tuna survive tunaiga economy ya Kasungu, but the money is little. Ndio upate job yenye umefanyia like professionally. It's so hard to get.
That's so true.
Even if you get those professional, and
the work environment is toxic. So you're working in a place where you're being treated like trash and you're getting pennies.
Yeah.
Kama salary.
And you're a mom.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a child.
Yeah.
So
Alafu na imagine kitambo the monies we used to like our parents used to get was reasonable. That is why they could be parents at a young age.
Yeah.
At a young age, you know. So Sai, in this situation, she is a mom, the taxes are a lot, unemployment, and a hustle Nairobi. She has to get fare to and from.
300 daily.
300 daily.
Na kuna za mtoto.
Na hajakula.
Na hajakula.
Na kuna siblings wengine. Ni single father.
When I'm strong. You're really strong.
Mama ni baba, first born, it's a lot.
Yeah, fast. It's crazy.
So sahi umerudi kuishi like okay, you can't obviously go back to your normal life because motherhood is like a permanent change. But like you get to live your life, like going out.
Yes, I do.
Do you get any mom guilt?
At times. At times. Kwanza when it comes to when you're going out alafu ifike hizo late hours. Lazima upate mom guilt, but your life must go on.
Yeah. And after giving birth, was there like postpartum depression?
Yes, it was. This is not my body.
Oh, you were
like
bigger?
I was bigger.
Oh.
Yes, mine came with weight loss.
Yeah.
And a lot of
can you try to explain ni kama una explainia mtoto what it did to you and what it is exactly?
Me hata sijui kama nili experience that, but like I was very keen. But mine I think came with weight loss, a lot of thinking. Most of kwanza vile umeachwa mtoi alone ama mtu wako ana provide leo, a provide kesho. It was so hectic. Mine was just that. Unajua like that other celebrity pia, there's a celebrity pia mwana weight loss vile nimefanya. Inakujanga na weight loss kwanza na so much thinking. Inakulead to kwa somehow depression.
Yeah, because
but not
a lot of
it's
thinking
actually depression.
Mtoi ndo anakujanga too fast.
Yeah. And do you think whatever you were thinking was what was there? Like ulikuwa unaona kama ulikuwa na sai when you are looking back at this. Do you think you were overthinking ama it was reasonable for you to think like that?
Reasonable.
Yeah, so it is what life is giving you.
It is what life is giving you.
Okay.
I toka ukwe mom, obviously now this is a stage. Is there anything new you found out about yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not really. Maybe that transition.
Like maybe I'm a resilience. When just zingine you don't realize how strong you are.
No, me baby, I'm
hata patience na mtoto.
Mimi patient yo
hapana.
Najua haina.
Pata ukiwa semi mtoto anakuja na sahani yake, yes, but you should be.
And I love the fact that she's saying that because normally the older generation
they don't tell
you
us.
podcast like Gen Z. If you're here and you're older,
please.
You're here to learn, not to criticize.
Don't be mad over there. But the older generation wouldn't say this.
Yeah, they would just
tell you how
they used to gas it up. It's your only purpose as a woman. Come on, I have hobbies.
Come on.
I have a life.
Yeah,
It's like
talent.
being a mother. I have a life.
She has a career.
I have a career.
She has friends.
I have to balance.
So what exactly do you do uko Nairobi?
Mimi, right? Niseme kweli. I manage a store.
Yes.
2 stores in town.
Yeah.
Yes, Nosim.
Okay.
So whatever I did in school, somehow related but very far.
Oh,
But,
like iko karibu.
somehow.
Okay.
But the pay is close to close to nothing, but
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's in a manage.
Yeah.
But with this economy and you have, with a child, it's a bit hard.
When we met, you mentioned, or was it your sister? Someone, one. Anyway, one of you mentioned about Moraa. When I say that, I just
that part.
Like, do you think with the income you have and the fact that you have a child, it would sustain you?
It won't sustain me. At a bit I was contemplating me, Uhama and stuff. I can't.
It can't happen.
Maybe when I get something that's better.
Yeah.
And with like a nice pay.
Yeah.
Above maybe by some thousands maybe.
Yeah.
But when I'm with that pay, I can't. Plus mtoya ningia shule.
Yeah.
I can't. School fees, you have school fees, you have rent, you have her food, her clothes, you have to have someone to stay with her when you're
and everyone else has their own things to do.
definitely, so it's hard. I can't. Mechanical home kiasi. Nijipange then I know because I can't leave my child.
That's true.
I really can't.
You had mentioned
Because you know, maybe when you're privileged to have a mom.
Like you don't have anyone to ask.
Yes, if my mom was alive,
leakage.
Like,
If you want
20% and the fact
20%
that you
easier.
don't have a mom,
And you figure out.
how did you do it?
Yeah.
Like ulileaje? Because like right now, someone might not have a mom but might have a bigger sister.
Yeah.
You could refer to someone who
Yeah.
has a child.
And you could ask
mtoto anafanyanga hivi
questions.
akiwa na miezi 6. Mtoto anafanyanga hivi anafaa kuwa anatembea by miaka 5.
Yeah, akilia hivyo kwa no reason
ninja ama nini.
Ongea.
How would you like explain how you did it?
First mimi nilifunzwa na ulimwengu.
Wow.
Nobody was
Trial and
there.
error.
Yes, yangu ilikuwa trial and error. But si kuna internet.
Yeah.
Na Google.
Thank God for the internet.
Na hata mama
Imagine
kwenye
wewe huko
my
Argentina
fellow
huko na
moms
mama
pia
pia, na
wenye
huko na internet.
wamepata wakiwa but there's my age lakini wamepata earlier na wauliza na hivyo nilikuwa. But kuuliza mama anaweza kwambia mtoto sijako sawa ama atatembea huyo ako slow. Huyo ni danda. Didn't want such conversations with older, which is nice because of experience.
Is it though? No, don't.
But you know, to some level,
don't
they
call
do
my
have.
child slow because.
Okay, don't call them slow, but
Wanaweza
they would at least wame notice kuna milestone ye mtoto wako anachelewa. Now you need to realize usishike the way mtu uchukua criticism kama sisi creators. Mtu anaweza kuambia kitu aiseme vibaya but you can take a point hapo. Anaweza kuambia sijui aonge vibaya juu ya maybe quality yako, you'll be like that was so mean, but you'd make your quality better, so eventually.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is you change the way
you don't have to communicate so harshly.
Yeah, like just tell me your child should have walked by now, let her go get checked, you know.
They don't sugarcoat, guys. They don't.
That's just being mean. It's not even about sugarcoating or anything, telling the truth. That's just being mean. Yeah. So
Can she talk?
so can she talk?
No, I want to know, can she talk?
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine is so.
Actually, we should get to
a guy. Mine is brilliant. I am so blessed.
You are blessed.
I am.
Hiyo ni nini alifanya ukafeel kama all this, like all the sleepless nights, all the waking up, all the carrying a baby for 9 months, all of it made it worth it. Nini yoli, you know.
What I noticed about her, alianza anaongea sijui niyekeaje, but she talks nicer than her age mates. Na ni something simi pekee nimerealize. The other sasa unajua mimi sasa niko home.
Yeah.
Those people who interact with her. Mtu ni mwerevu sana. Jana shule.
Oh, yeah.
Comments.
It's from you. Mwambie ni wewe. Jeans zako. Jeans zako.
Yeah, it could never be the other party. Trust.
Na hiyo character.
Could never be the other party.
Uliogopa, by the way. Like the moment you found out you're pregnant and you realized that you were keeping it.
Yes, niliogopa hadi nilikeep up to 7 months ndio nikamwambia babangu.
Guys,
7 months.
7.
oh.
Na haikuwa na bamu.
Na nilimwambia yangu nilikuwa take for hours. Nilikuwa nimeshtuka beke sana.
I'm sure ulikuwa umeingiziwa baridi.
And how did you tell your man that time?
Hata nikienda kupima he was there.
And he told you to keep it?
Yes, he did.
Alafu anapotea.
Imagine.
Wewe nikikupata
Takupiga hedi.
No, seriously though, when unamwadvise yake.
Okay, alafu unakata kwa present.
Like I wish watu wangekuwa
unasema hata kuweka alafu ana nini? Alafu mtu yeye anamfanana, alafu anaanza kusema ati hata si wake. Na ni replica.
What?
Photocopy.
No, wait. He told you to keep it and then proceeded to say it's not mine.
In fact, it was recently. Ndo mpeleke shule kuna peleka. In fact, tunatusi wangu. Exact words.
Oh my god.
Tupatie jina. Tuko na DCI namba zao.
Ambao
pia tutaweka mafuta.
Pajama jana anaitwa Adongo Styling. Adongo Styling.
Come on.
Instagram.
Adongo Styling Instagram, TikTok.
Kama mimi niliambia
Ndani huu.
Adongo Styling.
Asema hivyo basi asiangeitisha hata DNA.
Na mimi
nena mtoto anakaa wewe.
Anamfanana.
But hata DNA simpati.
Sasa kama hataki kulipa fees unadhani yako na doza DNA.
Unaweza mpeleka kwa nani? It could be a court case.
Oh yeah.
Tumetry alitumwa demand letter.
Adongo who?
Adongo Styling. Hata sidhani ako active. Nini ako active TikTok that one. That yeah.
This is how it's gonna.
He sells clothes. Ndio anasema is popular in Gikomba. Yes.
And Gikomba has money.
Gikomba has money. See me I know. Hata he knows I know. But sasa unajua hizi lazima imagine hizi lazimisha mtu Nosim. Kama ataki.
Okay, so nilikuwa nakuuliza kwa hapo vile uliingiziwa baridi after you have gone through it. Kuna kitu unaona kama ulidanganywa like ulikuwa ume exaggerate how bad it is. Ama how good it is.
Not really. In what terms?
Like the way people say, okay, labor pains obviously need.
By the guys, imagine it. Labor pain is the only thing that's painful, but giving birth so smooth. Maybe it happened to me.
Was it like cesarean natural?
Mine was natural.
So
mine was
pushing was smooth. Why uliekewa ile like
epidural no.
Wow.
But imagine pushing is not hard. Labor pain ndio uchungu. Labor sio lazima
like cramps.
Zenye mtu yeye anakaa intense pain. The contractions and stuff.
Lakini hivi
labor pain inaweza end up to 48 72 hours. It depends. It depends.
70 Hi, well, only 3 days in
it
pain.
Depends. Others a week or so.
Up to a
week. It's normal. So go
It's normal. No, nothing is normal about that.
Baby, but nowadays
after umemzalia
rudisha meza yangu hata
but nowadays kuna hizi kama mimi when I was in labor kuna vitu zenye mtu anaekwa ufasten hiyo mtoi kutoka hiyo induction yeah so
would you advise?
Yes, I would. Because it's fast.
Because it depends also with the pain amount of time. That's
going how long?
Mine, maybe 5 hours. 5 hours, yes. Nikaza saa 6 hapo. But labor yo.
Was he around ukizaa?
No, he wasn't.
And he said keep it.
Yes, he said. Hakuwa baby.
So mama akikwambia keep it, don't take it.
Why mnadanganywa shida yenu? It should be
for the woman to do whatever she wants.
Yeah. Give birth whenever you're ready, not because your man would love to be a father.
Hey, when you're ready,
he wants to have a baby who looks like him. He doesn't want to
not
have
even
a
that. He just wants the name,
and he wants to keep you around forever. You'll forever be the mom of his kid.
I'm always present.
But
she knows me
you're
for
smart.
Life. Thank you.
Yeah. So hautafanishwa vile the previous generation.
Mimi hata mtu akiniambia za tena murife. I'm too smart for that. Ni convince na the whole village. It will take the whole village.
So after we give birth, do you think you and your purpose are women?
Purpose are women in life, in society? I don't think. But
someone who says
who has a child.
No.
Me don't think that's our purpose.
Her nini was almost painless.
Mine was almost. But labor is the only thing that's painful. Huko kwingine, it's something that's exaggerated.
Hata hiyo open up 10 centimeters.
Asi it's normal.
Ama mwili yako inakuanga ready.
Inakuanga ready.
So it's
the only problem.
I am not ready.
Also when you wanaingizwa ni mkono wenye wako ready.
No.
Kutoa mtoto kusaidia
wenye wasaidi kupush. Unajua kuna wasi uchoka wakipush. Me push. Ama pia wewe una the perfect expansion. At times mtu anaweza ongea. Unaweza katwa ndo atoke. Unaweza katwa kiasi. Unaweza katwa kiasi.
Mkono kwa sababu tuseme ametoka labda na miguu kwanza.
Also anafaa geuzwe. Watu wana-estimate motherhood. Watu wanasema inakaa.
It's a lot.
Nika unaenda unataga mayai unaweka kwa kona.
Aje sasa.
Alafu unalea mtu anakuwa kama sisi.
For no it's not like 18 years peke yake. Jadi mimi saiki kiumana.
Lazima.
So it's like for life, you're not commitment forever. But it's beautiful how you do it. Na vile umerudi mwili. How to pay kwanza workout to how all.
Imagine ilirudi tu yenyewe ama ni uli workout.
Yangu I miss J workout. I promise.
God's favorite.
My jeans. I mean, really? Background check.
So real. Did like your body actually like the physical changes that you can see, like how you're feeling, like appetite. Did it change?
No. Sleep of course. GM2E.
She keeps waking you up.
At times, kwanza akiwa mgonjwa, guys, mtu akiwa mgonjwa, you can't sleep.
Hata ni wewe ulali, wacha mtoto.
Sasa you can't sleep. Akiwa mgonjwa, when they are young, you can't sleep. Struggle sana wakiwa wagonjwa. So imagine my child is sick and I have to wake up asubuhi very early to go to work. I have to show up for her and for work.
Were you working immediately after you gave birth?
No.
How long did it take for you to get active again?
Active?
Yeah.
I'd say 1 and something, because last year I was doing some hustle, but ikuchukua it went up to 1 year. Then this year sasa nimekuwa like a full time I'm active.
So this year is it still like that hard? Like kumraise like sasa kama akiwa mgonjwa ama like when kitu kama tu you're like grazing them, is it that hard to like balance the job kama then?
I think this year imekuwa better because last year she was alikuwa young.
So the
harder it is as they grow unajua there are things anaweza kwambia unasikia na kwambia mama mimi sisikii poa. Anaweza kwambia mom my head is aching, na mom kichwa changu inaniuma, don't have tumbo inaniuma, naweza jua I can tell. So growing up is easier than when they are like 2 and below. Let me say 2 and below.
So how are the terrible twos? Wanasemanga kuna
terrible twos. Wow.
Are they actually that terrible?
They are and very guy. Okay, I will put it. Ni wasumbufu excess. They can't settle. Sasa zile ma discovery stage unajua. Anza kutoka kucheza na everything. Nakwambia when you say like kama sasa
they think that you're part of them. They're born. Like they think kama mkono yako. Like that they think you're attached, like wewe ni part.
Or because like you feed them,
not even that, like even unajua they were part of you.
Yeah.
So they kabla wa lose that mentality. It takes a while. So I think by the time they are 2, they're like, oh, I'm my own person. Yeah.
Kwanza kamejaa kanaweza kimbia.
I know, right? Kupanda meza.
Na kuchokoza watoto.
Fikia chapi.
Yeah.
Unakuwa rada.
Did you have to supplement like breast milk like with the nan and like that?
No, mine was pure breast milk. Up to close to 2 years.
Wow, that's good.
Close to 2. In fact, 2 years. Akiwa 2 years hivi nilimwachisha.
How did you achisha her?
Nileka kiruma. Aloe vera. Wow, sorry guys. Aloe vera, I had to put aloe vera so that juu nilijaribu kuweka pilipili angeacha anaendelea kunyonya. Yes. So I had to put aloe vera.
No, I used to suck my thumb as a kid and they used to put pilipili. It didn't work.
Pilipili doesn't work. They'll still continue. See, pilipili is something lamba kisonga. Pilipili ni smile. Yeah.
Does breastfeeding change your image? Because unajua tumezoea kujikipia our boobs to ourselves. Now it's no longer yours.
It does change. With the boobs you change.
Na body yako. Utapata stretch marks kwa tumbo.
Kwa tumbo ni lazima. Kwa tumbo mostly kwa sababu ile stretch ya so you baki ama inaisha. Unatumia supplements.
Yeah.
Something like that. Boobs you change. Boobs you change.
Do they go back?
They do.
Okay.
Zango ziko na shane hivi. You guys don't. To others. Yes, guys, to others. Yes, to others.
Were you able to breastfeed outside?
Well, outside
like outside the house,
of course. I mean, believe me, like as Gen Zs, we are so shameless.
Yeah.
So unatoa tu nyonyono unamnyonyesha.
That's how it should be.
Unapata mama amefunika na hata sivyo kwanza terrible tu anakuja anaitolea hapa mbele ya watu. Anaitoa na katika kunyonya. Kulia si mchezo. Mine, my baby started when she was mimi ilibidi nimwanzishe mapema because of school. So at times,
so you went back to school after giving birth?
No. Sasa maziwa ingemtosha ya matiti. There are other things ningempatia kama ni
akiwa how old?
Akiwa mdogo. It's advised. Mdogo was
6 months.
Hata hakuwa amefika 6.
Acha mchezo.
But si watu wengi wanakwanga
ali yako sababu ya circumstances. Vitabu ndo 6 months ukifollow mtoto wako si rahisi ya kweli unataka.
Niliwiniwa kama
ndio maana unataka
my mom used to say vile nilikuanga na njaa ati kwanza nikizaliwa
kuna watu washibangi maziwa ya matiti.
So
it's true.
Nikizaliwa my mom sasa si ametoka kupush na nilizaliwa overweight, nilizaliwa na 4.9 kg.
Oh my god, so, you are big.
She's tired. Can she rest? So si ameniacha na mamake, now my grandma. I cried for the longest. Sasa na maziwa hajatokea, so there's nothing my mom can do. Imagine ilibidi shushu yangu aeke maji na glucose anipende nitulie.
Kuna circumstances you find
haribu yo
they don't imagine.
So healthy.
Yeah, okay.
They don't. You're very healthy. Clearly.
Were you scared to give birth to a girl in such a world?
No, but mimi nilikuwa nataka kijana sana. I don't know, I was so much connected to boys at that time, but when I went to nilienda scan kapata it's a girl, nilitosheka. Up to now I'm still so happy raising that girl. Na nikamwita after my mom. Yes.
Can I ask about your mom?
You can.
So why is it a single parent based? Like raising your babako too?
Because after my mom passed, so my dad had to take over. So up to now.
How old were you guys when your mom passed?
13, 12.
Wow.
No, now it was 13. Yo, wait, 13, 12. I have another brother. We are 5. Our last born was 1. She was 1. She was still breastfeeding.
Yeah?
Did you have to take up any responsibility?
No, I was still young. So my dad had to call her sister.
Okay.
So
when did you start like helping out? You are a first daughter, of course.
Me helping out?
Yeah. With house chores. Taking care of your siblings.
As I've grown, they have just grown. Acha vile tu auntie came. We've been working ever since. Because she can't do anything. We are girls. Anatufunza tu mdogo mdogo.
What's your biggest fear as a mom?
Okay, my biggest fear? Make I think when my child is sick.
Yeah, unaogopa.
When huwezi think further.
Yeah.
The fact that akwe tu sawa, because wao struggle, Nosim, they struggle a lot.
They can't help themselves.
They're so weak. They can't.
I know.
Mine is when my child is sick, I just fear a lot.
So when your mom went, did your dad ever think of remarrying or getting something?
Of course. I tried twice. It didn't work.
Why?
As we don't know.
It's not you guys.
It's not us. Ama maybe it's us. We don't know, but we don't know. We alienda tu.
Did you try to sabotage any of them?
No, we didn't.
Also, it was
baby, it's no, we alienda tu hivyo.
So it's like their own things.
It's their own things, as we don't know. We were not involved.
You like for your dad to remarry?
No.
But before?
No. Before, no. Nobody was on that idea.
Yeah.
But say
your mom.
Kama hiyo inaweza make happy. And then
in your dating life, is your daughter a big part of it?
Very big part. My daughter plays the biggest role.
Yeah.
In my dating.
What are the questions?
There are some things I consider. Basically, when I find someone, nauliza, are you comfortable with me having a kid? Imagine you have to ask. There are people who don't love kids, by the way. Alafu there are people who prefer getting a girl that doesn't have a child.
Yeah.
Ama history ya baby daddy or something. So lazima siku hizi hata ukificha utaficha delete.
Has it made it harder?
At times unapata mse potential, but sasa uko na mtu yeye anaanza ameanza kuwa laid back. So it's hard. Maybe that is something single mothers don't talk about, but it's something that's very
important.
Yes.
Yeah, and kama unaweza pata mtu anaweza kuja kumolest mtoto.
Unajua kuna so many fears. Why kwa sasa hiyo story
it's a stepdad and this is a daughter.
Na si wake.
Even if it was a son, they do it to boys. Like some men are just
ama upate mtu mwenye ata pretend kupenda mtoto wako. Greatest fear. Afadhali tu nikae na yeye.
Do you think it makes it harder for you to get someone that you
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's the biggest factor. Yes, it is. Imagine sasa umepata mtu, then you tell that person, I have a child. You know, at first, hata before useme una cringe, una expectation. But others are good. But sasa mimi mpaka sasa niko tu single. Naogopa. Of course.
Have you tried going outside and looking for someone? Tinder, maybe Bumble?
Of course.
Amesema vile ni embarrassing kusema like low-key cringe. In dating, nikakumbuka, is not related to even motherhood, actually dating too. Like at first, when I'm talking to people, most of them are from Nairobi. Alafu kuna time. Sasa mimi I'm from PC. So hapo kwa kuulizwa, where do you come from?
Unashanga utaanzaje?
Utatoka kwa wazazi, so bado unaishi Kisii. Picha zimekusafishia, conversation zako
ziko lit.
Wewe ni mfano
everything, location. Yo.
Kisii.
Unafika hapo unashangaa ni respond text
ama nijifanye sikuona.
Mimi sasa nasema hii imeenda.
Yeah, hii imeenda.
Let's leave it.
Anyways, so before we finish, what advice would you tell the Gen Z moms here? Gen Z
like
moms.
27.
Ama someone
No,
who's
20s, mid-20s. Okay.
I'm not Gen Zs wamefika hadi 28 right
28.
Do we take them though? We do.
Yeah, they're nice,
Okay.
you know. Even
But
30
they're older.
30-year-olds. See,
I'm
30 something.
Yo.
I'm not saying 30 something or 38.
Uh-huh.
The 30-year-olds may meet like you think they're Gen Zs, like they're
thinking.
huko mbele, like it's not as kama
sisi tu resonate.
Mtu anakwambianga day unashanga. Hey, huko shule kwa advice young moms.
Acha mimi advice young moms.
I'm someone who's just read that pregnancy
guy, it may read 2 lines.
Yeah. And for the ones who have also been moms for longer, but they haven't figured
how to do it.
Yeah,
Okay. May I tell them to never give up. Okay, for the sake of that child, please hustle. Ukipata anything, please do for that money. No, wekewe mtu poa. I'd really advise you girls, I mean women, my fellow single moms, just work so hard, usiwe give up, ukwe tu present for that kid. If the other party amekataa kuwa present, please show up for that girl. I mean for that child. For my sake, mine is a girl. So please don't ever give up. I'd really advise you heavy on giving up.
You have thought about giving up?
A lot of times. Imagine
That's why you're so passionate about it.
That part. Imagine at times unaweza kuwa
let me ask you.
You have nothing. Nosim. Imagine at times inaweza kupata you sante kaje. You have to buy for your kid something. Tuseme ingine ame outgrow. Tuseme like clothes na you can't afford. Do you know unaweza kaa tu chini ujiulize mbona uli accept kwa mama and you can't afford. Alafu ukumbuke the other party ana live his life fully.
Hiyo pesa anapata
fully. Alafu anaona alafu hata sijasema
anapata hivi badala ya kumngongo ya mtoto.
Alafu tuseme alafu tuseme tuna kama si Gen Z, mimi nimetokea job, si tao kuna Backstreet Mob bump in mpatane anze kukukelelesha na hayuko na he's not present. Wewe ni mama unafanya nini hapa?
Exactly. Unafanya nini hapa? Wewe ni baba mtoto wako hapa.
Sasa unajiuliza, do you have to go? Unafaa kutembea. Exactly. Unafaa kutembea na mtoto kwa mgongo.
Alafu unajua the crazy part utapata hata na date mtu ako na mtoi.
Imagine.
You know some men are like that.
Ya mtoto wa huyo mama
anataka alafu wake anangoja kuja. Tutakupa wewe. Na wewe ni mama unafanya nini hapa?
Alafu una imagine what
she's going to. I wish tungekuwa tunapoa guns.
Aki unachukua mtu. Unapata unamweka tu chini. So that's it. Na waombe.
You know you are not here as a man, you are brought on earth to be a father.
Yeah. You know you will one day be a dad.
Na wewe ukimwambia keep
ulikuwa unafikiria nini baby? Unajua hizi ni chini mbili. Chini mbili. Yo, there's an option. There is.
And what would you advise if someone wanted to like get rid of a kid? Would you say do it if you want to?
Honestly, me I would advise. So siku hizi zimekuwa normalized.
Yes.
So me as advice to mtu kama ujisikii kuweka in a very healthy way, please. Chini mbili. Yes, please. If you don't want to go through single motherhood, if you're scared, please.
And on a scale
for your sake,
how hard is it?
Yeah, 9.5.
Really? The 5% is just because
But you guys, you just pray so hard. Every day you just pray for your child, pray for yourself. Ukonke every bit of shit that is going through your life if you're a single mother like me.
Introduce tena wenye wamesahau.
I'm Millicent Nyaboke.
Na Instagram yako, TikTok.
Nyaboke Instagram, Millie TikTok.
Hebu tuende TikTok tusheme mwanaume amempost
Aki. Millie Millie _ Adongo. Millie _ TikTok. Mpate hiyo post. And I should just
you should make mom content.
I should.
I've not seen young mom content on TikTok.
But
or on
Instagram. Controversial.
Yes.
A lot
Yeah,
of
at the end of the
people.
day, it's your
Yeah,
baby.
mimi nilikuwa controversial and I'm here.
It's content.
And you can protect your child because unajua
Na si lazima hata mtoto wake aonekane.
unajua
Just
kuna
the
watu
processes of
exploiting
taking
you
care of
watoto
them.
wewe unaweza protect.
Mimi
Unaweza
wangu na
delete comments.
But you don't even have to show your kid if you don't want.
Yeah, you can
Just
show the
show
back
your
of your
life.
kid ama your life as a mom. Unaonyesha tu mkono vile unadu like life as a
chakula una
vitu
It's
zake
nice.
But
belongings.
anyways, yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
You are such a great mom.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
looking forward to meeting your child. I hope
I
meet
know,
her.
right? Yeah.
She's so nice. So brilliant. Very beautiful.
Auntie Brandy.
I will. Mine is very beautiful. Okay.
Imagine if she grows up and we grow as well. Alafu anasema this is the first people who interviewed my mom.
Imagine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Then my daughter is so beautiful, guys. You should see her.
You are beautiful, I can tell.
Obviously, kama ametoka kwako. What do we expect?
I know, right?
Jeans.
Anyways, thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
I'm also so
And
glad.
I'm proud of you. And
Oh,
your
thank you,
journey.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here.
Individual. So imagine.
Imagine when you're in my shoes.
I can't because I can't.
And you managed to be this good.
Strong.
Like unakaa vizuri,
Unakaa
una
vizuri,
smile,
vizuri.
unatembea poa, unavaa poa. Unajua kitambo like when they give birth walikuwa wanajiachilia tu hivyo. Dera na maternity clothes from now henceforth.
Yeah.
I think
That's what I think I picture moms to be like. You have shifted, man.
I've really tried.
Because me, I think, mimi naweza jiachilia. Oh God forbid I get a child and I'm not ready for it.
Yeah.
But you are doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
couldn't do half the job she's doing. That's why I'm like singeweza. You are a stronghold, wewe. And I hope your child
And how
grows to
old
be
are
as
you?
strong as you.
Me, 25.
Yeah, she's older than us
25.
people.
Imagine.
Yeah, just a little
25.
bit.
So you were like 22.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
you're
22.
my age.
Brandy,
I was your age when I gave birth.
I know.
Imagine ukisha have mtoi, everything just you just learn as you
But
grow.
you think I think no, that's
Support system. My sister. You may play a very major role in my life.
This man, even if alipotea, at least you had like a good support system.
Yeah,
Yes,
your
yeah.
child can have a dad with your dad.
He will.
Yeah, a father figure and an auntie and us as aunties.
Yeah. Period.
But anyways, Mimi, honestly, I commend you. I commend you so much in this generation.
Thank you
having
so
a child
much.
and like taking care of them in such an
Them
awesome
and
way.
you.
And
Unajua watu
you.
wana take care of them, wanasahau you.
Imagine sasa hiyo part. Sasa the older generation wana kipingi
Wanaweka mtoto alafu
ama sasa wana expect pia sisi we follow what they do.
Oh yeah.
Ati sasa
Sometimes
mtoi
they get bitter. Ati sasa ndio I think
that part.
Akili
Akili ya watu wa kitambo. Era sijui ni village mentality.
Urudi 1970.
Imagine. Sasa unashanga unafaa kutembea na mtoi. No, I still have a life. I still have a life.
Kuvutana na mtoto.
Hata nani anaweza Nosim ungejua niko na mtoi. Huwezi jua.
Tulikuwa nimetoka game ile yenye nimetoka kuambia nilikuwa dance game. Nimetoka hivi alafu tukaongea. Hata niko na mtoto ongea. I thought tunafanana. Kumbe kuna watu
wamekaa hivi sio wamekaa watatu. And then now I know one of them is a mama like wow. Which one? Yes. Just wait and ask. Kama ataingia kwa set.
Yeah, you're doing such a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that you remember to take care of.
Really.
You know, it is good that you're taking care of yourself and not forgetting yourself. Because honestly, your mental, physical, and emotional health it will show on your child. Like when mtoto atakuja kukua, itakuwa itashow
how you raise them. Akikuwa mkubwa and then she gets into motherhood, she'll realize you don't have to like you don't have to lose yourself in motherhood. Hiyo ndio watu wengi wanaogopa. Watu wanasema labor pains. That's not what they fear. They fear losing yourself
in motherhood.
In
People
motherhood.
have seen their mothers, their grandmothers,
How they
neighbors,
did it.
their aunties lose themselves
They go
after
through valleys and
motherhood.
mountains for their kids, but
Yeah.
not for them.
So mtoto wako ameona it's possible to be a buddy and a mom.
The mom too.
I would be very, imagine like, how is your mom? Period. Yeah.
I know, right?
That was hard. Anyways, you can find me on social media. Naitwa Nosim Natasha. Kila mahali Brandy.
Brandy, Moraa, BMN.
Yeah, na kama kawaida, if you have actually watched to the end, you're obsessed. Yeah? You are. It's okay.
You love us.
Ni sawa. Ni sawa. Mwah.